If you are rebuilding from the beginning and you're confused and worried about how to rebuild, about how to go about it, listen to me and listen very carefully. One of the easiest ways to rebuild your life faster is through brand positioning, simply personal branding. Personal branding is your quickest way to rising again, is your quickest way to rebuilding your life again. Today, I will start by sharing different examples of women who rose faster because they embraced personal branding, because they started by telling their story. Let me ask you a question. If someone come across your name, do they know your story? And don't tell me you don't have a story, because every one of us have a story. We all have been through life. There is something unique about you. There is something unique about your journey. When someone see you, do they really know your story? Do they really know your journey? One of the fastest way to rebuild your career, your life, is by positioning your brand. That is your name. Is by positioning yourself, telling your story. Let me tell you this lady, Mel Robbins. I think if you're if you're a podcast listener, you should know her. She's on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Spotify, on every channel you listen or watch podcast or video from. You will see her. Do you know her story? Do you know the story of Mel Robbins, a woman that was into debts, a woman that was swallowed and was almost being, like, let me use the word, was deep in debt. Every morning she's on her bed, sucking it up, looking for pity, trying to make the world understand why she is at where she is, as that she was, the reason why she was at her current position or situation. And one day she said, I think something like a rocket was launched, and she told herself, Mel, why not launch yourself just like the way this rocket was launched? Why not launch yourself in same way? And that was it. She got up from her bed, and that was her story of being in debt, and something every one of us sees almost every time, being her motivation, being the reason why she dragged herself out of bed. We see. And today that story was what that was her gateway into all our hearts. That was her easiest way to positioning. And today you can't see that lady and not remember her story of a woman in debt. And all of a sudden, let me use the word all of a sudden, because trust me, it did not happen overnight. Then we are seeing a successful Mel Robbins, like the let them mama. You know her now, the let them mama. You get? So if you find yourself in similar situation, either in debt or with a failed business or whatever situation it is, please, just like she launched herself, launch yourself. Tell your story. Build a brand around your story. Let people remember you for something, for your journey, for everything you've been through. I'm not saying you should overshare. I'm not saying you should seek for pity out there. No, why telling your story? Why positioning? Make sure you are building something. Make sure you have a plan to build on that story. You understand? Make sure your story is what, when people see you, when they say, this woman, her story inspired me to get up and push myself and continue from where I stopped. Personal branding is the easiest way anyone can get a job, can get connected, can network, can get referral. Like, tell your story. Let people know that this is who this person is. Your story is so powerful that it holds the key to your freedom. There is this founder in the UK space. I visited his LinkedIn accounts day before yesterday, and to my utmost surprise, his business page doesn't have one single post. When I mean like one post, there is no post on it. Like nothing has been posted on his business page. Nothing. But go to his personal page. That is where people are buying from. That is where he's networking with most footballers in the US and in UK. I saw him being I think I saw him catering to some Arsenal team. Like nobody knows, not like his company page is just there. It's just there. But go to his personal page. See the way he talks about his business on his page. His story from his dad, from him not wanting to end up like his dad and his mom, that 9 to 5 job that's at the end of your life. At the end of your life, you have nothing to show for it, right? He didn't want to end up like his dad. I know that as a story. I know his story to be that kid who grew up in the streets and who didn't have that privilege of his parents, being the one sponsoring his education and all that. And him taking up entrepreneurship at the age of, I think that was at the age of 15, 16. That is the story. That is what we know him. That is what we used to connect with him. That is the story we used to connect with him. Today, that guy is doing extremely well. I don't think there is any young summit in the UK that they will not invite him to. That is the power of personal branding. Tell your story. Let people connect to your story. Let them connect to the real and authentic side of your story. Your story is powerful. Stop sitting on it. And if you can't tell your story, if you need help with shaping your story, if you need someone to help you tell your story, there are so many personal branding experts out there that can help you tell your story in your own tone, in your own voice, while you do the other aspect of your business. Your story is as powerful as your idea, as your vision, as everything about you. Do not leave your story there. There is a reason why you're going through what you're going through. You heard me. There's a reason why you're going through everything you're going through. Those stories are powerful. They can shape other people. They can motivate other people. They can be the reason why someone will say, no more staying down, no more lying down, no more folding my hands. It's time to get up and do something. If Mel Robbins could launch herself, and today the let them theory is is my best theory so far. But anything that happens, I'll just say, let them. This is not on me. This is on them. I won't let someone bring their negative energy to rub off my positive energy. Let them be who they want to be. I be who I want to be. The let them theory. I so much love the let them theory that I use it in my personal life. I use it in my friendship, in my relationship, even in my relationship with my siblings. Let them be who they want to be. Let them do what they want to do. I am me. I do me. When I cannot cope with that energy, I disconnect. Let them be them. Let me be me. You understand? Today, Mel Robbins is she's goated. So your story is as powerful as your vision. It is as powerful as everything you hold there. Stop sitting on it. And if you're looking for a job, personal branding is also one of the easiest and cheapest ways you can get a job, because on Upwork you have to buy connect, right? on LinkedIn, someone can just slide into your DM because of the post you make, because of the way you write, because of your story can resonate with them. They can slide into your DM, and that is it. You've gotten a job. I remember one of the longest lasting jobs I got on LinkedIn was through my branding, my story, the way I comment, the way I write. This lady came in and we worked together for years. So your personal branding is the easiest way you can be noticed. Is the easiest way you can command attention. Is the easiest way you can network, and people will is the easiest way to attract. Like, people will come to you. That is one good thing about branding. You're not chasing, you are attracting. People will come to you. So if you're rebuilding your life from scratch, from beginning, do not stress it much. Just go to all these professional platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them. Like, I mean, there are so many assets, right? Just go there, choose a platform that will resonate and works with you. Position yourself out there. Professionally tell your story. Professionally have value to give. Or professionally position yourself out there, and you will see yourself attracting. You will see people coming to you. You will see people requesting for your services. So please don't stress it much, because it has worked. It is working for a lot of people. It is still working. It works. Please find time to position yourself out there. Be strategic about it, be authentic about it, be intentional about it, and above all, be consistent. Be consistent. Consistently show up. Consistently put yourself out there. You will attract the right opportunity. The right people will notice you. They will come and they will stay, because personal branding is working for a lot of people and will continue to work. I've experienced the effect of personal branding. That is the reason why I can confidently tell you that personal branding is one of the easiest way you can build. You can make an impression. You can attract. People can refer you. Right? This founder that I worked with over years referred me to her mentor, and her mentor is a top personality in the UK as well. She referred me to her mentor. Why? Because of I'm intentional about the way I show up, the way I do my work. I'm intentional about my branding. I'm intentional about everything about me. She knows my story. She resonates with my story. You understand? It is the easiest way to attract, to get referral, to sustain. You get? Because for how long will you keep chasing? Let people come to you. So if you're rebuilding, I know it is not easy. I know. We know. But please, be intentional about it. Be consistent and always put yourself out there. Trust me, you will attract the right opportunity. You will attract the right gig, and the right doors will open for you. So as you intentionally build your brand today, as intentionally position yourself out there, as you become intentional with your personal branding, I wish you all the best. And as you implement what I just shared right now, I will see you and I'll celebrate with you, and we will all reach that our final destination, which is success. I wish you all the best. Have a great and wonderful Saturday. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.